All right, in 2-4, let's just take some time to practice the name of the relationship in the equation, because if you can't come up with the equation, you're stuck. Okay, so we'll just take out our variable expressions and we'll just use like angles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, depending on the picture. All right, so the relationship, name of the relationship in the equation that I hope you're seeing in this first one here is old stuff, right? Half circle. So I hope you're going to tell me that these are supplementary, which we have just been abbreviating as sup, and that's totally fine. And the equation would just be whatever's in angle 1 plus whatever's in angle 2 equals 180 degrees. Okay. And then for the next one, I see that box. That box has to mean something to you. So it should mean that angle 1 and 2 are going to end up being complementary. And I'm fine with you just telling me comp like we did when we did the word problems. And that means that whatever's in angle 1 plus whatever's in angle 2 would equal 90 degrees. Okay, but for our equation. So notice we're not solving these, right? We don't have any x's or anything to solve. We're just trying to get you through how do we set up the equation, okay? Because to be successful, you got to be able to set those up. All right, this third one, if we've got a bisector, remember bisect should mean, so our relationship is bisect, and that should mean cut into 2 equal parts. And hopefully that gives it away. If they're 2 equal parts, then you're telling me that angle 1 equals angle 2. Okay. Next picture, in a triangle. So this has to do with that triangle sum relationship, but I'm fine with you just telling me for the name. I don't care about a specific name. You just need to know that the relationship is that 3 angles in a triangle are supplementary, right? They add up to 180. Okay. So then you should be telling me that angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equals 180. Okay, so there's our equation. We'll put that out of our way. All right, these next two, there's going to be quite a bit that you can write. So leave yourself enough room. Okay. All right, so if I said, let's just go in this next picture with, let's just talk about vertical angles, because, right, I see an X. Anytime we see an X, or if you want to talk about that as V's, okay, on top of each other or beside each other, whether you're looking at that as an X or a V, then vertical angles which remember vertical angles are always congruent. Then I would be looking at angle 1 equals angle 2 and angle 3 equals angle 4. So both of those will be my vertical ones. Now, if I wanted to go with a relationship of supplementary, right? So any straight angles that I can come up with, well, you should see that angle 1 plus angle 3 equals 180. Okay, I'm just going to keep going around the picture. And then this one, right? So angle 3 plus angle 2 would equal 180. And just keep going. Angle 2 plus angle 4 would equal 180. Angle 4 plus angle 1 would equal 180. So a little color coding, all of those would be your supplementary relationships. And then one more you should be able to come up with on your own. I still see another relationship. And that being, well, if I were to add this plus this, which we know is 180, plus this, which is 180, all 4 of those should add together to equal 360. So all those equal 360. Okay, the point that's starting to come up is, notice, in that one picture, I just came up with 7 equations. Okay, so you and a friend or you and Miss Barber may do it differently when you start coming up with the equations on your own. But the point is, come up with an equation and at least get started for yourself. Okay. All right, the next picture. Again, we'll use it for practice. There's a bunch of them. Let's talk about vertical angles. Okay, remember our VA abbreviation. So if you go with the vertical in these, you should have angle 1 equals angle 3. Angle 2 equals angle 4. Angle 5 equals angle 7. And angle 6 equals angle 8. Because of these parallel lines, you'll have a lot more of them that are also equal. Okay, but remember, vertical angles are always equal. All right, switching colors on you. Why don't we go with, let's come up with the corresponding angles. Okay, which I'll just abbreviate with a angle symbol and an S. So CA. All right, so corresponding angles. It's because of the parallel lines. I'm going to put equal signs, remember. So I'm going to say angle 1 equals angle 5. Angle 2 equals angle 6. Angle 3 equals angle 7. And angle 4 equals angle 8. Those are all the corresponding relationships. Okay, how about alternate interior angles? So AI. Alrighty, well, let's see. Alternate interior angles. And maybe just for room so I can get them lined up, we also said that we would call that AIA. So whichever. Here we go. I would have angle 4 equals angle 6 and angle 3 equals angle 5. Okay, that's alternate interior. Let's go with alternate exterior. So AE or AEA. And now we would be looking at angle 1 equals angle 7 and angle 2 equals angle 8. Okay. And then let's talk about supplementary. Okay. And let's see. So for supplementary, we would have angle 1 plus angle 2 equals 180. We could say angle 3 plus angle 4 equals 180. Okay, and here I am just going to say, etc. There are several more. Then don't forget we could go all around each vertice and say they add up to 360. Okay, so again, the point is when you see one picture and you've got all of these different types that could be written, at least come up with an equation and start something. Okay, we just came up with what? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 plus. Okay, there's at least 20 equations there. So come up with an equation and start something. Keep practicing that. Good luck.